Welcome to episode 20 of the Hoppy Thoughts podcast. I'm Will, and this is Chet coming to you live, as always, from Chet's Garage. So pleased to have any listeners out there listen to us. Really appreciate it that you've come back episode over episode. The Japanese people in the very beginning, I hope you're still there. The Japanese elderly lady.
Yeah, 60-year-old Japanese women.
Yeah, I'm really hoping you're still out there.
Our core demographic.
I'm coming to this frustrated. I'm mad today. I just spent an hour and a half.
You have been a little pent up.
I
felt the energy.
Yeah.
I felt the...
I'm not my usual peaky self.
I mean, to be fair, it's like... It is like... Well, it's 11:30, but... or 11:50, but...
Yeah.
Normally we're doing this. It's after work. We're more in the decompress mode, not in the like pent up, gotta get my shit done today mode.
We were having some technical difficulties, something that I always hate. But now we're using the Mac. Shout out to Apple. Big Apple out there. I hope you're happy because now we're using your hardware. God bless America.
Which don't even get me started on that. I don't love it, but
I mean, I don't even know how to like download an app. I was like, oh yeah, there's an app store.
Yeah.
But then OBS is not on the app store.
No, OBS is not on the app store.
It's ridiculous.
And when you get into it, well, I won't get into that. That's boring.
Oh, yeah, no worries. You're saying I'm pent up. I mean, some things just haven't been going according to plan recently. You know, whether we're going out fishing or hunting for jobs and things. It's just kind of depressing when things don't go according to plan.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit. Not you and I, but me and Scott. We talked about it because we felt bad. We're like, we got to get Will on some fish. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard right now because there's two commitments, especially being here in Louisville. It's really difficult where you can go to Floyd's Fork and it's convenient. It's 15 minutes away. Yeah. But there's just not any fish right now.
I don't understand. Where are they?
So
where are they?
A lot of them.
Why don't they shove Apple tags into the fish and have their geotags all accessible? Where the fuck are these things?
There's Scott was saying the first day that he went out when they stocked trout, there's just guys who are just pulling out 100.
And what are they doing with them?
They're eating them. They're taking them.
That should be illegal.
It is.
Why are they doing that?
Stop. No one's finding them. No one's stopping them. They're not supposed to do it until the springtime.
When I pay for my fishing license, it should give me the right to kill and end someone's life over taking the fish that I pay for out of the waterways.
No, seriously. I saw actually a great little video the other day of a fishing game officer who stopped somebody and was like, hey, look, I'm just checking licenses and checking buckets because I don't want people to take the fish because then that stops other people from being able to fish. And I never really thought about it that way, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I pay for. And like at least in Texas when I fished, now maybe I was a kid and didn't look into it, but I don't think there's a thing as a fishing license in Texas.
Oh, there definitely is.
Okay,
there definitely is. There's an age limit. If you're like under 12, typically you don't have to get a license, but like there's definitely a license.
Well, like the trout that you and Scott caught a little while ago and the trout that they stock, they're small. I mean, they're adolescent, they're teenagers. It's not like this full-grown trophy fish.
Oh no,
that's going to be feeding your family.
They're farm raised for sure. I mean, they're
homeless
people.
Raised. Are homeless people going out there and catching them?
Probably.
And and cooking them in their tent fortresses?
Yeah, probably. That
pisses me off.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a ton of people who are just like out there catching a shitload of fish and taking them.
They should be arrested.
Yeah,
they should be illegal.
Crazy that
that is illegal. If you're saying
now we're getting to the end of the season for rainbow, but bass is going to
That's great because I just started fishing this year.
Well, no. So hear me out. But bass is about, with the warmer weather, bass is what we'll be targeting now. But what I was going to say was we're not fishing native fish right now in Kentucky. Like rainbow trout is not native.
No.
If we fish native fish, we can probably, which this is where it's like hard to make the conversation happen, which is Floyd's Fork is 15 minutes down the road. Cumberland is 3 hours. Cumberland has all the native fish, all the big fish, all the fishing that you want to go and do. That's the kind of like dreamland.
That's a whole day.
But that's a whole day. And so it's like, yeah, I might catch a fish if I go to Floyd's Fork, But if you go to Cumberland, you just have a much better chance of catching a fish. What I told Scott we should do was, and I was kind of looking at my rods over here, was we should go down to the Ohio River and just throw in a chicken leg.
Well, we did that once and didn't catch anything.
We didn't have chicken legs, though. We had, like, some shitty-ass fucking bait. Like,
okay.
No. We go down there, and we, like...
See, that's just, like, pull up chairs and drink all day.
But, yes, exactly. It's
happen.
not fly fishing.
Yeah.
So...
Fly fishing is fun. I did fall in the water like a clown.
I was going to ask
like
how... I was waiting to... It bruises your ego when you do it. I busted my ass in the exact same spot. I was talking about it when I first took that... I got that waterproof chest pack.
Yeah.
The first time I went out, I slipped and fell, went completely underwater.
Yeah, same.
And you're so cold, and your ego is just fucking
Did you
destroyed.
hear me, like, shriek like a little girl?
Yes.
Like when the cold water
That's
hit me,
why I
was
looked. I looked over, and I was like, oh, my God, what is going on? And then you didn't say anything. You're just, like, kind of, like, trying to catch your breath.
Yeah.
And I was like... What is
it?
Because I didn't see you fall.
No.
I look away, I look back, you're up and walking, and you're wearing a gray shirt, but the problem is your entire gray shirt 70 yards away is soaking wet.
Yeah.
So it looks entirely the same. Then, of course, when I get up closer to you, I'm like, oh, shit, he's soaked.
Yeah.
So
I fell in up to, like, my shoulders, and it all just
Yeah.
sucked right in. My clothes soaked up most of it, so when I got back to the car and upturned my waders, there wasn't really a lot of water in them.
Yeah, your
But my
belt is
clothes
supposed to... Your belt is supposed to help prevent water
Oh.
from traveling down. That's like supposed to
I
help
mean,
you from
Socks,
literally drowning.
every piece of my clothing was soaked totally through.
Oh.
I could wring it out if possible.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was a... Sorry, guys, can't stay for much longer
Yeah,
now.
No, it's cold as shit. I almost left the
cold.
time that I fell. I was thankful that I had brought a second hoodie because
Yeah.
my belt helped a lot of the water from... Well, my hoodie and my belt stopped because my hoodie was just drenched. I mean, it just absorbed every bit of water.
Yeah.
But
when I got home and told this to Shelby, she said, like, you could have died out there. Your waders could have been full of water so much that you couldn't even, like, move, and then your head goes under the water.
that's what that belt is to prevent. She's not wrong, but you have equipment to stop that.
Yeah, that is preventable, but like we're not for that to happen. I feel like you have to be in like 6 feet of water.
Yeah, 6
like,
feet
that's
or more.
Super deep.
Yeah,
I
you
literally
slipped
just
in 2 feet of water.
Yeah, I just fell forward. My boot just didn't catch a rock right
Yeah.
or whatever, and I slipped
Just
and fell forward like an
algae
absolute
right on top
schmuck.
of a flat rock.
My credit cards are still kind of
Damn.
tacky.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they don't slide well against each other now. Yep. So, yeah, that's a little frustrating, but hey, we're here together, episode 2.0. Happy to bring in the middle of February. Nothing special. It's a Women Olympics, women ice hockey gold medal tonight, Canada versus
is
U.S.
it? I have not
It's
watched.
it's actually not tonight. It's at 1:10 p.m.
I have not
By the
watched
time
it
people
at
listen
all.
to this, it's
Oh,
already
wait.
happened.
We could probably catch that. 1:10?
Yeah, it starts at 1:10.
We
we
can
might
catch
be able
that.
to watch like part of the first period or something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we won't stay and watch the whole fucking thing. Hell
Yeah.
no. But
That'd
like,
be a long time.
we could sit and watch.
I saw this thing that Canada versus Czechia or something that Canada won the game, but Chechnya was able to force an overtime by scoring in like the last moment or something like that. That's because they had 6 men plus the goalie on the rink, which is illegal. That should have been like a stoppage of play penalty type of thing.
Oh.
But the refs just like didn't notice it, didn't call it. This was like 2 minutes remaining. And it was just like, yay, we did it. And there were 6 men on the thing.
On the ice, yeah.
Yeah. I've been also seeing some videos that the Italian Olympics is like the behind the scenes facilities are like not even really complete. Like the men's locker room is just like chairs bought off of like chairs and benches bought off of like Uline or something. Like they're not built in, they're not fancy. The practice rink like is barely finished.
Huh.
It like leaks ice. They have to like bring in portable AC units to like keep the room cold enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's a little haphazard maybe.
I don't know. I like the Olympics. I'm never like, oh, the Olympics are on. Let's stop everything we're doing and fucking watch the Olympics like some people. It's never something that I'm
The Summer Olympics are way better than the Winter Olympics. The Winter Olympics, the best sports are like gold, silver curling because that's a very high school game. I don't watch any of the other stuff.
Curling?
I like curling.
I was about to talk shit about curling. I was about to talk like curling. So like it's cool, I guess.
It's like who came up with this? It's like
so
a dumb
much
idea.
curling. There's so much curling. Curling's
Right.
always on.
Yeah. That's because there's so many divisions. There's men-female duos, men's duos, females duos, and there's like mixed teams where there's three people.
They should reduce that.
Exactly. That's why it's on all the time. And then each one has like preliminaries, or quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, the gold medal match.
No,
so
you know
it
what's
goes
cool?
on for the whole time.
The chicks on the skis who are shooting guns. That shit's cool.
Biathlon.
Yeah.
That one is cool. Scott was telling me, I mean, it's hard to take into...
Scott and I watched that at Double Dogs.
Oh, I'm sure he told you the same thing then, that when they do a lap, I don't know how long the lap is. I think it's a long, long way.
Yeah.
And they have to
miles.
shoot the targets. The targets are like 50 yards away.
Yeah.
And they're shooting targets this big.
Yeah, with a 22.
Tiny, tiny little targets.
Because I didn't know if it was air-powered or if it actually was like a gunpowder.
Is it air-powered?
It is gunpowder. It is a 22.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, like that's... Honestly, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But...
Did you hear about the...
so lame. And then of course, everyone's talking about it right now. I don't know if you're about to ask this, but the cheating scandal.
Yeah, did Scott tell you about it yesterday?
I saw it. I've seen it online. I can't get away from it.
It's the Danish team.
No. It's Canada.
Something else.
Canada is being accused of cheating.
Okay, I think there's two cheatings. Tell your cheating and then I'll tell my cheating.
Okay, so the Canada was playing, right? And when they I guess they bowled, is that the term for it?
When they be curling?
Yeah, but like is that considered bowling? Like when
they just set it free?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyhow, there's a line that they're supposed to release the stone, the granite slab, when they're done pushing it. From there, then people take over right after it. Mm-hmm. There's like a green line. Canada released it before the green line. They let go of the handle. Okay. Yeah. And there's a cap, right, that happens, and then the stone slab is underneath it. And there's video footage of him taking his finger and touching the granite. Or what it looks like is him touching the granite. Okay. Like he takes his hand away from the handle, and then slow-mo you can see him kind of like
give it a little bit more nudge.
A little bit of a right? That is okay, so he touches it before the green line.
Okay.
Evidently, you can make contact with the stone. Mm-hmm. Actually, maybe I should preface this. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've read all this online from Reddit, from other people who've discussed it, talked about the rules or whatever, right? The guy from Canada let go of the handle and touched the stone. He did not touch the plastic cap before the green line. Evidently, you can touch the plastic cap before the green line. You cannot touch the stone at any point in the play. And he pushed on the stone is what the video looks like.
Okay.
And it's pretty condemning. It's not like
maybe
that camera angle isn't really getting it. Like you can pretty much fucking clearly see this motherfucker push the stone.
Man.
And
that's
another team, another country was like, hey, you cheating motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like literally, like here's video of you cheating. And the Canada's team's response was, there's video of the guy going, fuck you.
Yes, I've seen that.
How dare you accuse me of cheating?
In their Canadian accent.
Like, yeah.
Who do you think you are about?
Hey, bud, fuck you, And the other guy's like, I'll show you fucking video right now. I'll show you cheating.
Yep. No, I love that. I did hear about that. Yeah. And then I heard that nothing happened. I don't think anything happened.
I don't think anything happened.
They did like a redo shot or like a redo match or something. I don't think anything happened. My cheating thing that Scott also told me about. Scott's a good friend of ours.
We should just make this podcast called Scott Stories.
Scott Stories. You totally rebrand. Totally. We just have a cardboard cutout of Scott.
It's a profile picture of Scott. Scott's never on, except for his butt crack. We showed. Well, that they never saw his butt crack. Dang.
Yeah. We can just get a cardboard cutout of Scott, and we can just walk up to him when we see him in real life and be like, just say something. And whatever he says, we like just put it in.
We talk about that.
Yeah. Or like whenever we're like, "What, Scott? What do you think about that?" And it's from a voice recording that he recorded 6 months ago that I'm reusing.
We should block him on YouTube, all of our platforms, so he can't watch the show, and then get our topics from Scott.
Oh yeah, I don't think. Well,
Like, just talk to him on a weekly basis, and then find out what is Scott talking about, and then we talk about it.
I feel like in part, I mean, he represents a core of our audience, which is white men. So maybe he would come up with a good thing or two. A lot of our topics come from my wife, I'll be honest. Where I'm like, what do we think we should do? This time, it is holistically original. It's from, she can take partial credit for this for sure.
I'm sure she's going to come back.
I wanted to talk about Olympic
paint
cheating
a
again.
picture.
A
Yes,
really
tell us
different one
about
that
the
I
cheating story,
found.
though.
Scott was telling me about this, is that during the preliminary stages of the Olympics, during like the kind of like uniform fitting and the helmet fitting type of stuff, the kind of pre stuff that no one ever hears about ahead of the Olympics, right? That this is all kind of alleged, but you can kind of put the puzzle pieces together. 2 Norwegian ski jumpers, long jump ski jumpers, were caught, and the doctor who did this admitted that he did this. They were caught injecting hyaluronic acid into their penises.
Hell yeah.
To make them bigger. Not for the reason you would think, right?
Okay.
It is for when they went to get their uniform fitted, if their penis and groin area was enlarged, the uniforms would be of a certain size in that area. And then when it comes to the Olympics, they would be loose in that area, right? The penises and things would have shrank.
Yeah.
What this does for ski jump is that due to that loose fabric, it gives them more lift, slight more lift. And Scott said it could give up to 5% because he's the big penis expert.
Yeah, he's a big and small penis expert.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of looseness in their uniform, it gives them just a little bit extra distance.
Honestly, that's so creative. How the fuck did they get caught? That's so creative.
The doctor who injected one of their penises said, yes, I did that to his penis.
Awesome.
So, like...
Dude, that's so sick.
Isn't that silly?
Yeah. You know how it would hurt? Your penis fucking poked?
Injected? Yeah, with hyaluronic acid. The same
I don't
acne.
know what that does.
It's for acne treatments. I mean, I don't know what it does to your
penis.
penis.
It can't be for acne treatments only. They're injecting it in their dicks. Like,
I don't know what it does to your penis. It makes it bigger, apparently.
Yeah.
So, shit. You're going to see hyaluronic acid shortage all across America.
Yeah, seriously. Start injecting my pecker.
Yeah.
Dude.
God bless. Hey, shout out to Norway. Bunch of free men living in Norway. You got some beers today. I really need one.
I really need a beer. I don't know why I really need a beer, actually. Today's just been kind of one of those, like, I woke up with a headache. And I'm like, ugh. Like, I didn't drink last night. I had my class and just hung out.
You're kind of deflated. You started off.
And I got up and I was
energy.
like, oh, dude, my fucking head hurts. I think it's because of the weather that's coming in.
Oh,
The
maybe,
pressure.
yeah. See, I was trying to find this beer for the shark episode.
I really like this beer. I was worried that we've actually already had this, but I can never find this beer. I had it the first time at O'Shea's. I had it on draft, and I really like this beer.
What is the beer?
This is Dogfish Head. Their Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale that I think is really good.
Is that what the big skull with the lightning bolt is? Is a Grateful Dead thing?
Yeah, that's Grateful Dead.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
their
see.
like logo. That and like, I mean, they got a couple of others, but yeah.
I'm a boomer. Shelby was showing me the Beyond Bourbon and Beyond, lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Sick.
of yeah.
It's a
lot less like metal rock this year. It's a lot of like kind of
it's a little mellowed out.
country mellow. Yeah,
Yeah.
Grateful Dead inspired.
I actually part of why I like seeing those lineups is you get to see a lot of artists you've never heard of. So those are like great ways where you're like, who the fuck are these people? I just go and look at the lineups and then go listen to their music. Because half the time it's like, okay, I don't have $300 to go spend on Bourbon and Beyond for a 4-day pass.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I am going to go, I'm only going to go for a very specific day. But I mean, like, we're not going to pay for tickets right now.
Yeah. I saw, it's funny, when we were scrolling, we were at Popeyes yesterday. This is literally yesterday.
Yeah.
Scrolling so many artists, so many names, bands, individual artists. And there was one called, like, The Plain White Tees or something.
Yeah.
Shelby just sees that one and goes, hey there, Delilah. It's like, that's the only song.
Yeah, nobody knows
they must be
anything else
known
from
for.
them.
Yeah.
But people will freak out. I'm sure as soon as they say that, dude, it's gonna be nuts.
That I'm sure seeing them would be like how I saw Smashing Pumpkins.
You saw Smashing Pumpkins?
Smashing Pumpkins. They're the one that does the Shrek songs, right?
No.
Who does the? Oh yes,
That's Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. That's what it is. Smash Mouth. Sorry, so where I grew up. Sorry, smashing. It's about smashing. It's about smashing. I promise. So back in my hometown when we grew up, I lived right by a park that would do a massive 4th of July thing.
Still a great band to see, by the way, Smash Mouth.
Yeah. And Smash Mouth has like 2 hits.
Yeah.
I would say 2 or 3.
There's a couple.
And so the hometown that I grew up in, they would have a 4th of July party thing, like where literally the whole city was invited.
Yeah.
And it would be in this huge park right by my house, literally 10 steps, and I'd be in the park. And for the headliner one year, they had Smash Mouth. And I was sitting, it was like it's free entry, so there's no tickets or anything to see them. And you're just sitting out in your camping chairs, watching them. And I remember they played all day long, and they just played songs that no one has ever heard of until they got to the big one.
Yeah.
And man, the crowd was going
All-Star.
nuts.
Yeah.
The crowd was going nuts.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
I was like, how long are we going to go on for?
Anyway. There's a 10-hour edit of that on YouTube.
Yeah, there is.
I've sang it for 6.
Congratulations. Do you think
that
would get you
enough? That was not something I wanted to do.
Oh, it was like a hazing thing?
I wouldn't put it in that kind of term.
Oh. Just a brotherly camaraderie thing?
Yeah. We were supporting each other by forms of discipline.
You see the I saw this. I don't know if it's a recent or kind of an old news story that come back up. There's a frat somewhere who police broke in and was like, what's happening here? It was like from a domestic disturbance call. Okay. And as they gained entry to the house, they found like all the pledges being hazed in the basement. And it looked kind of fucking scary.
It is scary.
They were just in the basement, pitch black, and they were just like duct taped and tied to the walls and pillars. And they were just standing there.
Dude, I bet you.
And they were just covered in food and crap. Like people were like literally throwing tomatoes at them or something down there.
That's crazy.
You say that's crazy, but you went through things that
I didn't do
parallel to that.
We didn't do that. We didn't tie people up and throw shit at them.
That's what this looked like. Big trouble happened.
I don't want to say that.
Okay. Yeah, don't expose yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, my warm-up question for the day and why I asked you to get beer that was animal-themed. Because we're going to be talking about circumstances in which do you think you could win a fight against a dangerous animal in a certain situation?
We're having this conversation again.
One from last night?
Yes, we just talked about this.
Well, these are much more creative. The warm-up question
so there's
today,
more scenarios than just an adolescent chimp. Okay.
My warm-up question for the day, and I'll get to these questions in a little bit of transition in a few minutes, but have you ever had a run-in or close call with a dangerous animal, you'd say?
Me? Yeah. For sure.
Like what? Like swimming in a lake where an alligator
I got charged by a bull one time as a kid. I got charged by a bull. Definitely snakes. I caught a python in my backyard one time in Mississippi.
Snakes are scary. Do you think were you ever close or could have been bitten by like a cottonmouth or something?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
1,000%.
I've killed more snakes than... I've killed a lot of snakes. We used to have a lake. I say a lake. It was not a lake. We had a pond behind our house that had a deck. And it was raised about like 2 feet off the water. But each of the pond, the deck is sitting on a what's called a bulkhead. Yeah. And that bulkhead has little divots. And so during the summertime, the snakes like to get on the deck and then get in the water, the like stagnant water underneath the deck because it's warm.
Uh-huh.
And you'll come walking out, and they'll come out of the fucking bulk. I mean, they're only like 1.5 feet below you.
Will they just freak you out and swim away? Like jump in the water, swim away?
Sometimes cottonmouths will bite at you. Whoa. So you have like cottonmouths and copperheads that you have to worry about.
Yeah.
And cottonmouths are the more aggressive of the two. They will chase you.
Whoa, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
You're really you're in my hood, homie.
But like I was a 13-year-old in Mississippi, so I had a 410 and I would go down to the fucking dock and stomp my feet.
Yeah.
Because if you stomp
Call
loud
them out.
enough, dude, they would fucking dart out of the water.
Yeah.
And then it was like shooting clay pigeon at that point. Like they're just
Snake in the lake.
It was the best.
Damn.
And then and when you shoot a snake in water, if you shoot them with a 12 gauge, they'll
Really? They'll blast them up
they'll
in the
go
air?
up in the air.
That's kind of
sick.
That's kind of
It's
fun.
sick, dude. So much fun.
Interesting. I really haven't had a run-in with a snake. I've not lived the Mississippi country life. Maybe the most dangerous animal I've ever had a small or minor encounter with was at the drive-through zoo, where like a camel put his head through the door and almost bit my mom, like something like that.
I had a possum attack me one time. We had a possum on our back porch, and I was trying to get off, and he attacked me, which I fucking hate possum because of that. Actually, it took me too long to kill him.
Shelby guaranteed will be hearing this in T-minus 4 days or so and be like,
yeah.
I love possums.
Yeah, I killed one.
I love possums. They're so cute.
And they're demonic.
They look deranged.
They are
deranged.
deranged.
Look sick
have you ever heard,
all the time.
Have you ever heard a pissed off possum?
No.
Go look it up on YouTube. They're the scariest animal you'll ever hear. I shit you not.
Really?
The way they
hiss?
the way they no, it's more like a low growl, but it's like it's like if you've ever heard of like a really mad cat, but it's just more demonic, dude. They sound terrible. Terrible.
In when we lived in Garland, Texas, a possum managed to sneak in our backyard and we let the dogs out. This was middle of suburbia, not even like as suburbia as this, where you and I live, right in the heart of town, where you couldn't imagine any wild animals be living anywhere close to here. But a possum somehow got in the backyard and it was on the edge of the fence, and our dogs were going nuts about it. The possum was just sitting there, gentle, not doing anything.
Yeah, they're worthless.
They're worthless.
I hate them. I really do.
They eat ticks. Ticks are bad. I would say on the spectrum of animals, ticks are way worse than possums.
Yeah. But, I mean, I could eat a tick if I really fucking wanted to, but I don't have to. I just pull a tick off and kill it. They're worthless. Like, if you told me they ate mosquitoes, I'd be like, oh, that's great. But, like, that's bats. And bats are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
bats are awesome.
We get them in the backyard, and they fly around and eat all the mosquitoes. They're great. I love a bat.
Insane that a bat can echolocate to find a mosquito.
Yeah.
And eat it in the dark?
Technically.
I can't even do that with my eyes in broad daylight.
But if your ears were so good, you laying in bed at night would be able to hear a mosquito in a quiet room.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
Dead
You've never laid
room.
in bed and been like, fuck it, dude, I can fucking hear it. It's like,
well, everyone has heard that sound, but it's like when they're like right here. Not when they're across the room.
But like if you had super hearing,
I guess.
then you could.
Man, I guess you're right. They do make that noise.
They do.
You just gotta be close to them.
And you're like, fuck.
Wow, okay.
I want to kill it.
What's the getting charged by a bull story?
So,
where were you?
Yeah, I was at my grandparents' house. We used to have livestock. And when I say we used to have livestock, we had 2 cows and a bull.
Okay.
And we had 3 horses. And
wow, yeah.
I want to say that was it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's still like a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And so the bull was known for being territorial and kind of just being a dickhead.
Bulls, roosters, male animals that are meant to protect a herd.
Yeah.
Or collective of females. They don't care who raised them. They will bite the hand that feeds them. They will come after you and kill you.
And I was walking with my grandfather, and I was probably like 8 or 9. And I was walking with my grandfather. We were going fishing. And I'll tell you how I remember we were going fishing. I had my fishing pole in my hand, and we walked past. You had to walk through the cattle area to get to a particular portion of the pond.
Okay.
So my grandfather and I were walking through that area, and he was ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
Or he stopped to do something because we also had a barn over there. He was not by me.
Okay.
And the bull ended up like getting near me and then charged me and pushed me into a pea gravel. Like we had a mound of pea gravel because we were building. My grandfather and I, even years later, we did this where we would make like concrete I don't want to say decorations. They were lamps in particular, but we did more than just lamps. Where they're like outdoor concrete lamps. You could run wiring through them. And if you've ever seen like a concrete kingdom,
yeah.
They have like a bunch of those like different things, but they also have like outdoor specific decorations. You can make a table. You have and we had these lamp bases that we would put PVC in. It has like a cage at the top. And you just put a light bulb in it. You run it down there, and we would sell those.
Yeah.
And so
Shelby loves the concrete kingdom. Shelby loves to drive by and be like, big goose or a llama or something that's painted.
I think it's
really nice.
so insane. No part of me do I want to have a concrete bison in my fucking front yard, but they're there. They're out there.
The neighbors in Garland that I had in Garland.
Yeah,
where the
Texas
possum
is
was.
big for like front yard decorations.
It was two old people. They were a little bit deranged, I would say. They're a little deranged is not the right word. Eccentric. I could tell.
Yeah.
The man would walk his 1,000-year-old Chihuahua down the street with a top hat on in the middle of summer. The old woman was really nice, but she would lay out individual piles of food in like a 4x3 grid, so 12 total piles of food for all the neighborhood cats.
Jesus Christ.
Every day she'd refill the water and put more food out.
Hell no.
Well, one time I got a drone, right, and I was flying that around, and I looked inside of their backyard just as I was scrolling around.
Yeah.
There was a massive dude, life-sized, I would say, concrete, black-painted, silverback gorilla in their backyard. There was another one. There was a Galapagos turtle or tortoise.
I'm sorry, what?
In their backyard, concrete, painted, just in their backyard. Their backyard's no bigger than this, in this room.
Why?
I don't fucking know, dude. They were eccentric.
How do they see that and go, you know
They were
what
nice
we
people.
need in our backyard? A fucking concrete gorilla. Babe, we should get one of those.
You know they needed someone to drive in with a trailer and install that,
Yes!
you know? Yeah, whole big thing. They're like, well, I want this gorilla. It's probably like $1,000.
But anyhow,
anyway,
we had a pile of pea gravel because we were mixing it in our concrete mixes for lamps.
Yeah.
That's insane. I still can't envision a concrete gorilla just like sitting in the corner of this garage. And the bull charged me into it, and then
so it hit you. It
it pushed me into
gravel.
the pile, and then my grandfather came up and smoked it. I mean, absolutely cracked his fishing rod on it.
Oh yeah.
So
man, did it have like a bull ring in its nose?
No, and it was like little horns. It was not a very big bull.
Okay.
And then I remember that the bull went away after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't be hurting
We had
the
steaks
grandkids.
for quite some time after.
Cannot be hurting the grandkids.
Yeah. No.
That's why bull rings were, I guess, invented, because people had to control these big animals, and with a minor show of force, it would hurt the bull. Right. That's how you control big animals, is by pain, unfortunately. But yeah, bulls are scary. Cows are scary. I just looked it up. Cows.
Oh, they kill so many people.
On average, they kill between 20 and 25 people a year.
Yeah.
Mostly female cows. They're just like someone gets trampled, caught underneath them.
They freak out.
So heavy.
Yeah.
Literally, if a cow steps on your foot, it's crushed.
Oh yeah.
Like it's done.
Yeah, it's fucking
done for.
Done skis.
I know. And you're like, if you're wearing steel toes, it'll just cut all your toes off.
I broke my tailbone as a kid because I was riding a horse, and it threw me off. It bucked me off.
Oof.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy. I don't know. I have not ridden horses since then, to be quite honest.
A friend of ours, Sydney, if you remember her from the wedding, she has a horse. I don't know if she's had. I think she still has it.
Yeah.
It didn't really buck her off. I don't know what the full story is, but she fell off the horse and broke her arm.
Megan's coworker got trampled.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, she was showing a horse, so it went over a hurdle. And when it went over the hurdle, it fell.
Oh, no.
And then, or it threw her, something that the horse potentially did intentionally. It threw her off of the stunt.
Ouch.
And then stepped on her face.
Oh, that's a problem.
And crushed and cracked
Her skull.
a portion of her skull. Yeah.
Ouch.
She's still alive, but like.
God bless.
Yeah.
No, livestock animals, horses in particular, like, kind of scare me.
They're smart. They scare me. I'm
they're more intelligent than cows for sure, and they can be trained to do a lot of different things. But they're also like too fragile. They're too scared. Like, they don't know that they're the biggest animal around.
Yeah.
And they'll get kind of scared that you're there. You might have been taking care of them for a long time, and they just kick you in the chest and you die.
Yeah,
Or
phrase
something
of a
like that.
bull in a china shop. They don't understand their space. Yeah, no, I think horses in some ways, because like I've had horses try to kick me, and I understand my place on this planet, and that is I'm not the kind of guy that you see them like those like God damn it, what are those called? The guys are putting the shoe horses on horses.
Farriers?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, farriers.
That's not what I was thinking they were called.
Yeah.
Anyhow, you see them catch a horse that's kicking their leg.
Uh-huh.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, just go right up underneath there and put it in between.
But then
their
that
legs.
horse will try to kick him, and he catches that foot. I'm like,
That's-
brother, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
You're just. Let's
That's
say he's
crazy.
just that ass is a little wider than you expected. You thought it was going to go underneath your arm, and it goes into your fucking guts.
Yeah.
Hell no, dude.
And-
That shit would hurt.
And I know that, I mean, I grew up and I was affiliated with the FFA for some time.
Yeah.
I didn't have any animals. I didn't show any animals, but a lot of my friends or circles, people in my circles, would have animals and show them. And anything large animal, we're talking anything, I guess anything around about as big as a cow. Because there really isn't, like, there's a big jump between like a sheep or a goat to like a cow.
Yeah.
Anything to do with those animals, expensive.
Oh, yes.
Expensive. People would sometimes pay, they would notice that their cow was lame on one foot or something.
Yeah.
They would have different veterinarians come out, prescribe pain meds and all this stuff. Those are $1,000 visits easily. And some folks would pay for a chiropractor to come out and treat their horse. And that guy to come out would be standing like really, literally right behind the horse.
I've seen those videos. Guys
Yeah.
like pushing down their hips.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, for cows, you can actually like put like a chisel, like a blunted chisel against their spine muscles and hit it with a hammer. And you're physically like moving their spine like in and out. And it's supposed to relieve tension in their back legs. It's pretty intense. I mean, you need that for a big animal like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it hurts the animal. I think the animals really do feel better afterwards.
Yeah.
But regardless, I remember talking to one time because I was just around the barn. And I was like, oh, what do you charge for these types of things? I don't have an animal. I'm just curious. And he goes, oh, for like an hour-long service, it's $1,200. And he goes, well, I mean, these animals are he starts talking to him. He's like, these animals are dangerous. They don't know who I am, and I'm right behind them the whole time. So if they decide to kick me, like, I'm hurting.
Yeah,
so
you gotta fucking pay for it.
Honestly, it's my insurance is through the roof.
Yeah, I bet. Especially, that's like one of those things where it's like, how many years of experience do you have doing this? Oh, none? You're just now starting? And you want us to insure you?
Yeah.
I think we're just not going to give you a claim.
Yep.
Because you're going to be in the hospital in 2 weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Well, great. Any other stories you want to share?
Yeah, I have one last one. Not like I was attacked by an alligator, but I have a great little picture of when I was a kid. There's a picture of me on the side of the Jordan River, and I'm holding an alligator.
Like a
that's got his,
I guess.
That's got his mouth taped shut. But that's like very
powerful creatures.
Very southern Mississippi.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like 4. It was like a little bitty alligator.
Yeah. Okay.
But still kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Do you remember the Dirty Jobs episode when he goes to like a alligator hatchery? It was this hatchery operated with the
what's his name? It's not Rob Lowe.
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
I love him. I love Mike Rowe. He's like
he's a down to earth guy.
After doing Dirty Jobs, he's like, people don't understand what it takes to run like a society. I've been to the bottom of all sorts of pits of hell.
Yeah.
And these are the guys that I would trust anything with. You know, these are real people. I've never met an asshole person. They're all really nice. Anyway, he goes to a alligator hatchery. This hatchery operated in partnership with the like Louisiana Fisheries and Wildlife to just maintain the alligator population in certain places because they are, as an apex predator, I mean, they are important to the ecosystem.
Yeah,
and
but
so
there's so many of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
There's
and there
so
are problems
many
like in Florida and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But wherever this was operating, like it was important. I don't know, whatever. He goes and he like works his way up the food chain. He's like with the baby alligators who are just freshly born. They're maybe 2 weeks old. There's 100 of them in a pool. He's like, you got to get all the gross water out, and we're gonna put new water in, right? So he's in there. He takes one step, and there's like 50 alligators who go like run away from him because they're scared. And he picks one up and stuff. That just reminds me of it. He doesn't get hurt. He doesn't get bit or anything crazy like that.
Yeah.
At the end, the fishery has like a small pond for like their biggest, best alligators, kind of like a showcase type of thing where they allow visitors in. And he had to like clean their pen or something like that. So this like literally 800-pound alligator, massive guy, literally bigger than your car.
Oh
longer
my God.
than your car.
I just had a childhood memory unlocked. I cannot remember the name of
Got another beer.
I cannot remember the name of the alligator, but
The name of the alligator.
No, seriously,
Lazarus.
I knew somebody.
Satan.
My mom taught some people when she was a teacher. She taught some people who they owned a plant nursery.
Thank you.
And so at the nursery, though, their dad or uncle, like it was kind of like a family property thing. Somebody had a pet alligator in like a pond that was fenced at the nursery. And it was like a childhood thing. I remember going.
Man,
and
insurance is not going to like that.
Let's go see, like, I cannot remember the name of the alligator. It passed away recently, a couple of years ago.
Poor guy.
I remember they posted it on Facebook. That was I want to say it was albino.
Oh, I mean, okay. No wonder that he would like keep it and be interested in it.
Yeah. But I cannot remember the name of the alligator. I'll have to ask Megan. She'll know. She showed me the post.
Alligators can live 30 to 50 years.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're like parrots in that way.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So he's had it his whole life. More or
Oh,
less.
yeah. He's had the alligator his whole life. But I remember going there as a kid. My parents would be like, hey, we're going to go pick up some plants. You want to go see the alligator? I'm like, yeah.
Of course.
And then they would throw chicken at it.
Yep.
I want to say its name was like Miss Peaches or something like that, but I cannot remember. I really want to text Megan and ask her so I have it, but I don't.
Yeah. See, this is a good transition, I think. Like, imagine the rare case. The alligator kills a kid or something, right?
Yeah.
And someone has to call the police. And the police dispatcher on the other end of the phone has to hear the words of, Miss Peaches ate my son.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Miss Peaches at the alligator farm? Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, at the nursery. I don't want to say the name of the nursery, but yeah, at the nursery they had an alligator eat a child. Yeah, that would not be a
that'd be a problem.
The police department would know about it though.
Would not know about it?
No, they would know about the alligator. I guarantee you they knew about it.
Oh, sure. I'm sure like in
It's
a small
such
town
small
everyone knows about
community.
anything.
Like we had a population of 2,000 people.
Yeah, everyone knows about everything.
Dude,
more or less.
They were the best. The kids, I'll call them kids, they're grown adults now. They're probably 30s to 40s. Dude, they were the best. They were so much fun. We went to, so of course my mom taught them, but we also went to church together with them. And when they were like late high school, college age, I was, let's say like early middle school. So it was fun. Like I was in that age range for them. It's like, we can just use you as like a dummy for things.
Okay.
And so like I was constantly the one that they were like, let's make him do the funny thing. So we'll get in trouble. Like we know better. He doesn't know better, so let's make him do it. So like I remember distinctly there was like a Sunday morning like theater play, whatever the like there's something I was meant to do. Maybe it was like a nursery scene with like Jesus or something. But I'm standing up there, and I remember before Darren was one of the twins. Darren was like, bro, go up there, and I want you, when you go up there, I want you to chew like you're a cow chewed on cud.
Okay.
So there's... I remember after they laughed the entire time. They were sitting in the front row and they were just laughing because it's just me on stage, like as Jesus or as like a wise man, something
Joseph,
up there, right? And I'm just doing.
Yeah.
And I got off.
Smacking.
My mom was mad, and Darren was like, "That's the so funny, so funny." Yeah, it was Darren and Ronnie, and dude, it was constant on the like
constant buffoonery.
Yeah. All right, let's just do
buffoonery.
this dumb thing. Go do it.
Yeah.
And like that's how we hung out. That's all we did.
Nice. Yeah, I would catch wind of a couple of dumbassery.
Yeah.
At either my school or anything that I would go to. the biggest one, and it has a little bit of lore to it. My name is William. I hate being called Billy.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I had one substitute teacher call me Billy all day long, and he refused, and I corrected him multiple times. Hey, my name is not Billy. It's William, or Will at best. And he's like, I'm going to call you Bill, because I had a friend named Bill. You know, he was an old guy, whatever.
Yeah.
And I really hated that he called me Bill after I told him not to. I knew a Billy. I associate those names to kind of like dummies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are smart Bills out there in the world, right? But I whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I currently only know dumb
As a
ones.
William, you don't want to be called Billiam.
Yes. William is kind of it's a royal name. It has a steam to it. And then
They're
Billy is
regal.
like a dumb person. I don't know any smart Billies. I'm sorry. I'm sure you exist out there. But my context for this is that when I went off to summer camp one time, it was for school. It wasn't like a religious thing or like a youth group thing. It was for school. We were able to go for 2 or 3 days, and multiple schools in the area went to this weekend camp. And they had all sorts of things. They had water slides and a whole lake, and floaties and mini golf and hiking and camping, all this stuff you could do.
That's crazy to me to go to a summer camp that's not religious.
I mean, religious groups would go there. We just weren't going there in a religious-oriented way.
I know,
just
but
like a free weekend.
But like having a free weekend that's not like a revival is so crazy to me,
Yeah.
dude. So
A retreat,
crazy to me.
A retreat from the
Yeah,
city life.
I would literally go play paintball and jump in a lake all day, and then at night they're like, well, "We got to bring back the
Remember Jesus?
blob to Jesus."
The blob.
And you're like, "The fuck? How? I just want to play
Blob.
paintball, dude. I don't care about this."
The
Like,
X on the blob to jump on is actually a
it was
cross.
called Extreme Camp.
Extreme Camp.
Extreme Camp, and
Hell
it was like a big. I bet you there's a ton of people out there who've gone to. It was in Texas, called Extreme Camp. And yeah, when you say like, oh yeah, I went to summer camp, and it was just like having fun, sleeping in a cabin, and like we would play all day, and then we come back and eat food and sleep in a cabin. It's like that's crazy to me. I've never in my entire life. There's no part of that agenda that makes sense in my mind because it was always like, how do we bring paintball to be about Jesus Christ?
Yeah. Yep. Well, yes. Luckily, thankful. I've never been. I mean, I've been to retreats and things, but they were never out in the world like that.
Yeah.
This was not religious affiliated. And different schools came. It was a really big campground. So like my elementary school went, and that's like 200
Damn,
kids.
that's how you get a girlfriend at a different school right there.
Mm-hmm. And other schools went, and I remember I played hockey with this guy. He was on like a different team. I knew who he was.
Yeah.
But a kid named Billy. Billy right now might be he might be in jail. He was destined for jail. He was destined to like be a bad person. I think.
No.
When we were all there, it was after one day. We got there, bus ride, woohoo, yay, we sleep. During that night, Billy put a fire. He's from a different school. He's a whole different cabin. He put a firecracker, like a big M80 firecracker, huge. That's basically a bomb. In the toilet, lit it, put it in the toilet, blew up the toilet.
Yeah.
Flooded his whole cabin. And then they're like, hey, everyone, you all have to leave. So they totally cut our like fun school sponsored vacation. They cut it short.
Because one little shit. Oh,
he had to go. I'm pretty sure because I learned this through the hockey kind of grapevine rumor mill, is that he was sent to like he did like a week in juvie.
Yeah,
and he got transferred schools to like the bad kid school. Yeah. You know, I mean, we had one in Allen, but he went to the bad kid school like in Plano.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, dude. Ruined my trip.
Dude, ruined your
Billy.
whole fucking trip. What an asshole.
Well, anyway, screw you, Billy. Wanted to get to the main topic today. This is entirely inspired, and this is why Shelby will definitely take partial, if not all, credit, as usual. She deserves it. She's a wonderful woman.
How to kill possums. No.
She actually learned from a podcast that I'm becoming a large fan of. I'm actually wearing their merch right now. The Tooth and Claw podcast. They do a lot of animal fun factory.
Okay.
And like animal attacks, like the head guy is an animal biologist, and he goes all across the world to, I don't know, educate people about the animals in the local
areas. Is this that blonde-headed guy?
I think he's blonde. Maybe.
There's like a I don't know. I'd have to show you a picture of him to see if it's him. I could also just look on the podcast and see if it's his.
He's a really cool guy. He's really nice. Their podcast is pretty entertaining. It's all dudes, and every episode they bring up Lord of the Rings, and it's very easy to listen to. Anyway, in this recent episode of their podcast, I know, so different. Eh?
They talk about Lord of the Rings. It's a bunch of dudes, and they're talking about animal attacks. And Shelby's like, "This is my bread and butter."
Yeah,
she literally just told me last week she doesn't like Lord of the Rings.
She likes it because it reminds her of like us, like the guy group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She thinks it's and she listens to every episode.
Okay.
Anyway, in this last episode of that podcast, they talk about a new movie that just came out, Primate. It wasn't a big box office hit. It's now on the streaming platforms. Primate. It's a movie about what I can only interpret as an adolescent chimpanzee named Benjamin. It's a privately owned, private kept ape or chimpanzee, excuse me. To me, he looks adolescent. He doesn't look full grown because he's kind of small.
Yeah.
He gets bitten by like a rabies infested mongoose, and he gets rabies, and no one really knows about it. And he's kind of not feeling well. And
is this fiction or is this like?
Oh yeah, it's fiction.
Okay.
Yeah, this did not happen. The setting is on the cliffside of a Hawaiian kind of sub-island. The person who owns this is this deaf rider. It's all fiction, right? Deaf rider. House is beautiful. They have a beautiful pool and all this stuff. And for whatever reason, he has a chimp that he's keeping. And it's been a part of the family. Maybe I missed the part where that's kind of sewn into the story.
Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, we watched it yesterday.
What year is this set in?
Oh, it could be last year, like 2025.
Okay, so it's like it's modern. It's not like
super
80s.
modern.
Okay.
Yeah. Super modern just came out. Ben gets bitten by a rabies infected mongoose, and he gets rabies. And you know the characters in the movie are all like tweens, kind of young women, and a couple of men, couple of young men. And he just totally terrorizes the place. And it's a horror movie based on him attacking people, more or less. And he's literally ripping people's faces off. He's ripping people's jaws out of their skulls. He's biting.
Okay.
He's biting people's leg flesh off. Like he's aggressive because he has rabies.
He's going ape style.
And this is when I texted you. Do you think you can take on a chimp? And I don't think you replied. Did you reply?
I did reply. I replied with, "Can I use a gun?"
Can I use a gun?
Because I mean, like the question always is like, do you think you could fight a chimp? And I go, what are your terms of fighting?
Yeah, where are we?
Because like, if I'm gonna fight a chimp, I'm just gonna shoot it.
At the end of the movie, or coming into the final moments, I just said, it was like literally the last 5 minutes. The police were able to come. The owner was able to kind of like subdue the animal. The animal fell on like this spike of wood and died. And I just think like there are like 5 dead teenagers in this house now. Like they're all from different people. I was like, now it's gonna be a litigation nightmare from here. Honestly, now it's gonna be really bad from here.
And insurance is gonna hear about it. Then it's gonna.
You're gonna go bankrupt because of this.
Yeah.
For sure. Like that's the worst part.
Sure.
Not the dead.
Sure.
Not the dead.
Not the dead teenagers. It's the fact that insurance is about to just rape you. Like maybe I shouldn't say the R word on YouTube, but
no, it'll be bad.
It won't be good.
No. And in the final moments, I just thought like it is irresponsible for this chimp owner to not have a gun.
Yeah.
There wasn't a gun in a single moment of the film. And even when the owner, got back to the house, he didn't go for a gun. There was no gun there in the whole story.
What state is this in?
This is in Hawaii.
Oh, they have guns.
Yeah.
I bet you they're pretty lax on their laws.
I'm not sure how
this is California. Because I thought that there was a story. So here's what I'm thinking of while you're telling me this is, either I'm remembering this from a movie that I saw, but I'm pretty sure there was an incident where there was like a Hollywood monkey, a chimp that attacked.
Yeah. That is the opening. What is that?
What is that?
That's like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That's a Planet of the Apes movie. It's with
is it?
I think Shia LaBeouf is in it.
No.
That guy from Spider-Man is in it. The one that plays Harry is in it. He's the main guy. Yeah, he's a chimp that goes on various television sets, movie sets, and does monkey stuff. And he just happened to like freak out, I think is what you're saying. Is the image like it's a it's like a late night show?
Beginning of it.
Is it like a late night show and he freaks out?
I thought it was like a family show.
Something like that. Yeah.
Is that really the beginning? I've never seen the
that's
movie,
like
so maybe that's
Dawn
where
of
I'm
the
thinking.
Planet of the Apes, yes.
Because I've never watched. That's the other thing I was going to bring up was Planet of the Apes, and like people love that series, and I've never have watched them.
They are good movies.
This is, you know what our podcast is about? Me just confessing on I actually haven't seen that movie.
I see.
People are like, I've seen all of them. I love them. I'm like, I've never seen one. Sorry.
See, maybe I should start doing this. Usually I don't say, I don't know. I just say, yeah, probably. Because everything is shades of gray. Probably you're right. I don't know. I'd wager that you are more right than wrong in most cases.
I could have swore there was like an incident that happened in the 80s.
There have been real life incidences of people owning, privately owning chimps.
Yeah.
They build a cage or it lives in their house. I don't know. They build an enclosure for the chimp. They get it when it's a baby. And it's cute. It's cuddly. It's doing funny things. It's like literally at that point, it has the intelligence of a toddler. It can pick up things. It's putting on wigs. It's playing patty cake with you. It's really cute. But then at every single story I've ever heard, it grows to like 6 to 8 years old, maybe a little older, 12, 10 years old. And then the
hormones kick in.
It just starts to be aggressive. It's an aggressive male, and it just starts to be capable of ripping people's faces off. Yeah. And someone's face did get ripped off. That's like why people think about it. Is that there's a story.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Because I thought that there was an actual incident, and that a lot of these like horror stories are based off of that actual incident.
Yep.
But yes, no, as far as your question goes, which correct me if I'm wrong, maybe, no, you definitely asked this question because I said, can I use a gun? Can you take on a chimp? And this is like an adolescent chimp. So it's like 80 to 120 pounds, right? Is their weight range. And I mean, here's what you'd have to deal with. They're strong as fuck, and they bite.
They are.
And
I said they have a 8x more powerful bite force than a human.
Yeah. I think
it's slightly more powerful than a dog.
I do think that a human could take one.
Okay. The right human, though.
Yeah, given the right circumstance, like if you go with a plan of attack, I think you could do it.
Okay.
Like if you were like, hey, I watched a lot of chimps. I know how they want to attack, right? Mm-hmm. They want to like grab you first, and if you're like, if I grab it and subdue it, then I can actually take the chimp.
That's a great thing that you mentioned because grip strength are one of its like most powerful attributes. Biting is probably number one. Grip strength is probably number two.
Yeah, that motherfucker wants to grab you and
pulls
pulls you
so hard.
Yeah, so it's like if I can prevent it from grabbing me and I can force it down, it doesn't have very long legs.
No.
So it's like I could probably you kind of like put its arms behind its back in a sense, like where you're pushing the joints of it. The problem is you need to now be strong enough to keep it from rolling, right? Because it's going to feel it in its shoulders and it's going to try to twist on you, and you need to keep it flat. Mm-hmm. And then at that point, how do you? Because what's the ultimate objective here? Like subduing it or killing it?
Killing it.
So it's like
does it even have a necked choke, really?
But then
like,
how do you kill it?
That's
now both of your hands are tied up, literally holding this thing down. How do you fucking kill it?
I don't know. I think you just keep punching its face until it's like unconscious.
But you got both hands holding both arms.
And
then you got to worry about their little feet grabbers.
That is true. They got feet grabbers.
They're going to grab you with those too.
I think it's just a punch it in the face until it's subdued type of situation. Like there isn't any choking or jujitsu that you can do to subdue it. You just have to stay away from it so it couldn't grab you. That's step number one. If you get on your back and it gets on top of you, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
You're fucked. There's no way of getting out of that. And you just got to somehow punch it in the face, land some shots, and disorient it. Go for the eyes.
I could see breaking its neck.
Really?
Yeah, if you can get it to like lay down, you stomp it.
Okay.
I bet you breaking its neck would do
Maybe.
good. That's break an arm, break a shoulder, right? You're subduing it, break a shoulder.
Really?
Right?
You know how to do that to like dislocate a monkey?
Yeah, you do the same thing. It's the same. They got the same arms.
Oh,
as
you
us.
put it in like an arm bar?
So you put it like not an arm bar, but like you put its arm behind its back and you push up. So when you put someone's arm behind your back like this, right, you take their hand, right? So you can see my hand here, and you push it up their back, you'll dislocate their shoulder.
Okay.
So it's like if you do that.
You're thinking that you take that chance?
You take the arms out.
How are you going to get behind it, though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to make sure it can't grab you.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Is figuring that. But then what do you do?
You know, to
at
grab
that
your ankle
point?
and just like pull you and you fall over, though.
Dude, that'd be fucking
be careful.
awful.
The
moment you're on the ground, there's no like fucking jujitsu preparation that you're gonna jujitsu. They're watching jujitsu.
Any
Kaisen too
Naruto
much.
Shippuden things that you're doing.
Yeah, no, there's not gonna be no Gojo Red. But what's that called? Jutsu.
Jujutsu.
No, it's that. It's that Taekwondo actually, where they scoot.
Karate.
They scoot on the ground. You see them in MMA where they're like on the ground. They're like scooting towards them. They're like on their ass and they're like scooting towards them. Yeah, I forget what that's called, but that's an opening move.
Yeah.
Just to entice them to attack you. If you're on the ground like that, you're fucked.
Yeah,
For sure
100%. You're screwed. That's what I said. It's funny, in the last final scenes of the movie, the owner, who's just kind of a tall white guy, comes back. He's deaf. That's his important character trait. He just starts punching it in the face.
Oh.
He's like, awesome. And he punches it in the face like a couple of times, and then it's, grabs him and flips him around a little bit and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, it fucks his ass
So,
up.
like, let's say the chimp and you were in this garage. No tools, no nothing, no weapons. Like, I would lose. I would definitely lose. It would get the upper hand on me because it would get on top of me, it would grab me, make me fall over, and it would just pile drive my face in.
Yeah,
right?
the only benefit you have is that you're smarter than it.
I mean, I'm not killing it by doing calculus.
No, but like it's not.
I'm not doing algebra to death.
But like the way that it's going to attack you is going to be predictable. It's going to grab you. It's going to try to bite you. It's not going to try to put you in an arm bar. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no like actual technique to what it's doing. It's just pure aggression. That's probably your biggest advantage, is that you can, as a human, be able to fight in a tactical manner versus this thing that's just pure. Because like once it's in the heat of the moment, the thing is like it's not stalking you anymore.
Yeah,
there's no.
And see, in this hypothetical here, I do think I putting myself in this hypothetical, I think I could take it on. And the hypothetical is the following: do you think you can beat a chimpanzee if the fight takes place in a Hawaiian cliffside house equipped with a lovely infinity pool? The chimp, fun fact about chimps, they cannot swim, and they have no inclination of how to swim at all. If you put those guys in water where they can't touch the bottom, they're going to drown and die. Yeah. Important fun fact.
Okay.
The chimp is wearing oven mitts, reducing its grip strength dramatically. Throughout the house are panicked young women who act to distract the chimp with their screams of terror. You can use anything in the house except there are no guns. Do you think you could subdue the chimp?
Sure.
We're talking knives?
The shovels?
Shovels?
I've killed so many animals with a shovel. That's not a brag. I know how to use a shovel.
A chimp, you like put a hash mark in it for every animal you killed. The chimp's going to be a big hash mark.
Yeah, a big one. A big one. Dude, take a shovel to the side of the face.
So you think you can take a chimp? I mean, if it's wearing oven mitts as well, it really can't punch or grab you.
Why does it have oven mitts on?
I'm just making up a funny thing.
I didn't know if this was like, in the movie, the chimp had like oven mitts on.
No. Yeah, it also had a kiss the chef apron on.
Yeah, call me daddy.
That's my idea of like giving it a nerf. I've nerfed it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so it can't use grip strength for sure. I mean, you have like knives at that point. It has knives. I mean, it could grab a knife. You don't think it would maybe use a knife? No.
Okay. It's still got teeth.
But that's the technique thing that I was referring to, is like a monkey is not going to go, I can grab that knife and use it as a weapon.
True.
If you grab a knife and you stab the monkey, and then it is like, it freaks out and hits the knife, like, or it like grabs the knife from you, that's probably at best the thing that's going to be able to do. But gotcha. I don't foresee in the moment of a fight a monkey grabbing a knife and using it as a weapon.
Yeah. I think if it's distracted by these young women running around, screaming in
Shovel.
terror.
Shovel.
You could get a circumstance where you can come up behind it and just thwack it in the head with a shovel. Hard as possible. Sledgehammer. I mean, that's probably in the house.
Oh, yeah.
That would do some damage.
3.5 pound hammer?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That would do some damage.
Major
sure.
damage.
But do you think, let's say on your downswing, you're just about to crack it in the back of the head. If it turns around and grabs the weapon, like grabs your arm, do you think from there you could still take it?
Yeah.
It subdued you? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
You think you okay?
I think so. You have to. I think the biggest thing is you have to be able to resist it biting you.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to punch you. It's going to bite you.
Yeah, it is. And you think you can outdo like its like pull strength?
No.
Like get your leg and pull it into its mouth? I think you just
you're getting bit.
You got to take a bite.
You got to
keep on trucking.
You got to take a bite. And you got to hope that it doesn't like unlatch and bite again. You got to hope that it like bites and holds on. Yeah. Because if it bites and holds on, it's like, great. Now I know you're not fucking moving and I can beat your ass. Yeah. The problem is they got like 4-inch fucking teeth. Dude.
Yeah, it's in there deep.
They got some long teeth. That shit would hurt.
I've gotten bit by, as a vet tech, I've gotten bit by small dogs. The biggest dog I've ever gotten bit by was like a 20-pound dachshund. Yeah. It doesn't sound very intense at all. Biting hurts. Hard.
Because it's blunt.
It is.
It's blunt.
Sinks deep in your chest.
Yes.
In your chest. In your arms. Okay. I think in this circumstance, I could take an axe. I might be taking damage. This is in a Hawaiian rich person's house, so there's no guarantee that there's an axe in there.
That's a good point.
I would say your best is a big knife.
They gotta have
a shovel, probably, yeah.
Gotta have a shovel.
Sure.
Shovel would be good.
I think you can take it.
I think so.
Yeah. Again, like, you're a big guy, and I've seen the rage behind your eyes sometimes. I think you can take it. You have the strength.
I think I could. I do think I could. If I'm like not necessarily even prepared, but like I really do think it's scenario based. If you're like in a white room, there's nothing there, and it's you and the monkey, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're screwed 10 out of 10
You're
times.
fucked. You're so fucked. You got to tap into some sort of primal rage that.
You got to start biting. You got to go for its eyes. You got to rip out its eyeballs.
Yeah. Like, this is like a two fingers in the nostrils.
Yes.
And the moments it's frustrated, I'm ripping your eyeballs out.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a like you get out of that circumstance and you're like, I'm a different person now. Yeah. Because I just tapped into something that I've never felt before and killed an actual animal with that rage. Like
that's a circumstance where you're like, and I loved it. I gotta find more animals.
Oh yeah, no, that's kind of like that caveman kind of mentality.
Yep.
Right? They didn't have the comfort of Excel sheets and air conditioning. No. It's like, dude, they were getting attacked by fucking monkeys.
They were.
They were getting attacked by
war
monkeys,
against the
and
monkeys.
He was like, I got a wooden stick.
A pointy one at
a pointy one. I hope it stays pointy and it doesn't break.
I got one good push.
Yeah.
And then it's
You better
screwed.
hope to God that fucking wood stays.
Yep. God bless.
Stick's been in my family for a generation because we're not old.
Okay, and in the terms of these animals, we're going 1 for 0. You're taking and killing the chimp, 1 for 0. What about this one?
Okay.
Do you think you could beat a polar bear?
Hell no.
Very different animal. Polar bear, if the fight takes place in a Costco, it's wearing tube socks on all 4 paws, and it cannot take them off on the polished concrete floor. So it's slipping. It cannot really chase after you. It's slipping pretty heavily. And you've had a reasonable amount of sleep the night before.
What?
You're energized. You're able to come at this logically.
A reasonable amount of sleep the night before.
That's right. You can use anything in the store to fight the polar bear. Do you think you can take this guy on? And how would you do it?
Okay.
My first thought is
no.
I don't think they have knives or anything like that at Costco.
They do. They sell knife sets.
Okay.
They do.
You're right.
They always have the display guy who's selling a knife set.
I was thinking of like
the problem
the
with a knife though is that you're never going to get deep enough. The polar bears are just too
You have
big.
an infinite amount though. I mean, you have a whole pallet full of knives. You can just throw them at it.
Yeah, but like, let's be realistic. You're just not going to like really ever. And their skin's so tough.
It is, yeah.
The best way I think of doing this is pushing a shelf over.
I just had in this exact moment. I just had that same thought. Like try to trap it somewhere and push something onto it.
You get something big and you push it onto it because they always had those like really tall shelving. Yeah. So it's like you get like a forklift and like push the forklift into the shelving unit over into it. Or hell, even use the forklift. Fucking trap it against a wall.
Yeah, just push the dull things into its body.
Oh,
that would be gruesome.
Potentially. We're just giving away movie ideas. But yeah, I mean, like outside of that, you got the tire center. What in the tire center could you use?
I don't think there's really any. There might be some long pole-like objects in the tire center, but like a breaker bar or something. But that's not.
Yeah, even
good
then,
enough.
like they're gonna swipe your ass. Even with a 2 sock, like you got to think about the amount of force, right? So it's like they got 2 socks on, they just hit you. Dude. You're getting thrown 15 fucking feet.
The idea here is that
ribs.
you can run away a little bit more easily because it's slipping on the floor.
You hope, but they're so fast.
Yeah, they are.
Even
really
if they're
fast.
slipping, they're still fast, and they can bite your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you get caught,
you're
crushed.
Fucked. Yeah, you're screwed.
Crushed.
You're screwed in 5 seconds.
This is definitely like a ranged fight, and I think
a ranged fight. Yeah, it is.
I definitely think that you have to go with like knocking something over on it.
I think that's the best way. That's a great way to think.
If you could distract it, trap it in a way. They got honey. It's a polar bear. They got sockeye salmon.
They do. They have caviar. You can lay a trap.
Lay a trap. Trap it there.
Push
shit over it. That's the only way you do this.
You can get a TV and put it on like polar bear channel, and it gets distracted by the other polar bears.
It's a mating call that's being played off the TV.
Yes, and then you can push a shit.
I like this idea. We hide in the kitchen and eat pizza and chicken bakes.
That's right. That's a good one. I think that's possible. No, I wouldn't say this is a guarantee. That's a lot of setup. Like you're in here for hours trying to put this together.
Yeah, this is like a whole production, brother.
Yeah.
You're trying to.
I would say this is maybe 1 for 1. Polar bear might beat you in these circumstances.
Between the chimp and the polar bear, I would want the chimp fight.
Yeah,
if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think you could beat a jaguar if it has a small but meaningful pebble stuck in its paw, so it's kind of distracted? The arena is a bouncy castle, so its precision and footing are completely useless. And you're wearing oven mitts, but otherwise well-rested and have had a good breakfast.
They're so strong.
So you're basically hand-in-hand combat in a bouncy castle with a jaguar. Okay. It has a pebble stuck in its paw. Okay. So it's a little bit of pain. Kind of maybe.
Yeah, but its claws are extracted. They're protruding, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the bouncy castle, what you do is everybody, no matter what, gets stuck in the nets. You have its claws pop the bouncy castle, and you use the netting on the side to trap it. Mm-hmm. And then you kill it that way.
That's pretty good. I would say that's
let
doable.
it deflate because it's not going to know to leave.
No, I mean I don't think a jaguar has ever seen a bouncy castle.
No, they're going to freak out. The pebble and the paw thing. I go like, I might just get like a little slight advantage from that, but there's no like. As soon as that bouncy castle's popped, I'm getting the fuck out, and then I'm like holding it down.
Yeah,
in that, which the whole time.
How are you going to go to deliver the killing blow? You're just going to like strangle it? I mean,
good question.
You might asphyxiate it. You know, it's
maybe
like,
yeah. I mean, maybe you're able to asphyxiate. I can't say it.
I do think if a jaguar was placed inside of a bouncy castle, it literally would not be able to even move. It would like be placing it on ice. It would like literally wouldn't even know what to do.
Yeah, maybe it would freeze up.
Confusion bomb.
Yeah, it'd be like, ooh, I don't know.
You
might
be able to land a couple kicks to its like side.
Yeah, I bet you if you kick it underneath the chin,
kick
enough.
Yeah,
kicking underneath the chin.
And if it pops, like it's just a time bomb.
I think the way I kill it is stomp it again. Similar to the chimp. You stomp the neck.
You stomp? Yeah, okay.
I mean,
stomp it.
They're not that big.
No,
they're big cats, sure,
they're big,
but they're not that big.
I mean, they're about as big as like, maybe not as tall, but they're about as big as Max, you think?
Yeah, they're probably about the same size as Max and Folger.
So you think you could take
Max is a dumbass.
Yeah, I think the bouncy castle, just the idea that it would pop and it would act as a net, I feel like that has killed a kid before.
Sure.
A bouncy castle popping
definitely.
and like collapsing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's killed a kid before, so it would definitely kill a jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
You definitely use that rope netting. Dude, everybody gets stuck in that shit.
And then just stomp it.
Yeah. You just stomp it. Stomp right on its fucking neck.
Stomp. Okay.
I think I heard something broke. Stomp.
That's dude, I hate in horror movies. Primate is an example where they think they deal a killing blow to the adversary, and then they just stop. They just all hug and they go, "We did it, guys!" And then guess what? He fucking stands back up and pushes you into a knife.
We watched a movie recently that this trope of like, oh, he's got to be dead.
You got to stomp it. Head.
And it's not, they're not dead. It's not dead. Whatever it is not dead. Makes me so mad because it's like we're trained professionals to kill people, but I forgot to shoot it a second time, and now it's back alive. We just watched the movie One Battle After Another.
Okay.
One, shout out to Jungle Pussy. We saw her live.
I am just learning about the lore of Jungle Pussy.
We saw Jungle Pussy with, I want to say Tame Impala is what it was. Because I want to say it was in Nashville. It was with Scott and Allison.
Right.
And we were like...
She wasn't good, is what I remember.
No, it was like kind of like poet slamming rap.
Okay.
But it was like, just like very pro-feminism.
Okay.
And it was interesting. Not music for me, I'll say. But very funny. I think it is a little... It's meant to be a little satirical.
Okay.
And so, yes, she gets put into this movie One Battle After Another, which she has nothing to do with the point that I was originally trying to make. But she was in the movie, and she's just a part of a bank heist that happens like early on.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, are you guys going to watch it? Can I tell you this?
No, I doubt it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
cool. Because it's not a bad movie. It's just that, like...
Okay.
I don't understand how it's gotten nominated for 13 Oscars.
What? 13?
Yeah, 13. That's what Megan told me. 13 Oscars.
That's nuts.
Which is crazy.
So it has room for improvement.
Yeah,
From
I
Chet's,
think so. I don't think it was like direct. Well, maybe it was. I mean, like the cinematography was great.
Great. Writing? How was the writing? Cheesy, I bet.
I thought that the concept of the movie was... Maybe that's where it is. The foundation of the movie seemed... it just seemed weird.
Okay.
It just seemed kind of out there. The basis is that the government isn't doing what the people want, and it relies heavily on like immigration being on what the people don't want. And so a rebellion group forms to stop like anti-immigration laws.
And
weird
premise.
Yeah, and so like, well, it's kind of like around ICE right now.
Okay.
And so like basically they're like attacking Border Patrol and like releasing illegal aliens.
So the rebellion group wants...
Yeah, maybe I said that wrong. They want immigration.
Okay.
And so
interesting.
They're attacking camps and releasing illegal aliens. When this happens, they make an enemy with this like particular general played by Sean Penn, and there's like this weird like sexual tension that happens.
Okay.
She's like
between Jungle Pussy and Sean Penn.
No. Jungle Pussy has nothing to do with this. This is another actress, and I forget what her name was, but in the movie, she sticks up Sean Penn, and she's like, "Fucking make your dick hard," and he's like, "What?" And she's like, "Make your dick hard right now." So he makes him. This is like within the first 10 minutes of the movie. I shit you not. So he gives himself a boner. And then she like walks him out. She steals his hat and his gun. Okay. This is a turn on to him. He gets turned on by this and pursues a relationship with her. So he starts like stalking her while they're doing other rebellious acts. She gets caught planting bombs in the ceiling of like a courthouse.
Okay.
And he catches her in the bathroom doing it. And he's like, if you want to keep doing this, and I don't fucking care that you're doing this, you have to meet me at my hotel later tonight. And I want my hat and my gun. So she goes to the hotel. She brings him the hat and the gun.
What is going on?
And then she gets pregnant from him. And I don't know if she ate his ass out or if she put something in his ass. But there's a whole sex scene. It's crazy. This is the first 30 minutes of the movie. Then there's a 16-year time gap that happens where the general, Sean Penn, mom is no longer in the picture.
Thing is still up his butt.
She went MIA, and the daughter that she got pregnant with from that interaction,
yes, is now born, now 15,
is now living with Leonardo DiCaprio, who was like potentially the father.
Dude, you are.
I'm not making this shit up.
I cannot wait to watch this movie and be like, Chet is so off base.
No, seriously, I wish I was joking. The first like 30 to 45 minutes is them completing like rebellious acts against like essentially ICE and the Border Patrol.
Right, sure.
And then it transfers over into this like, oh, we're a part of like a secret rebellion group, and they start to crumble. There's like
I can't stop laughing.
There's like an Indian private investigator who, or maybe I should say, Indian. There's like a Native American private investigator who cracks into the rebellion group and starts to figure them out for Sean Penn. And then
man on the inside.
Yes. And then, well, not on the inside, but he just starts to like pick up where these like missing people were and finding out what their fake identities are. And so then they get on to the girl, the daughter.
Okay.
Rebellion group shows up because they sent out like an SOS signal. One of them gets taken by the government, and the government is just like on a war path now, or being led by this captain to get the daughter. And get this, the reason why he's trying to get the daughter is because of he's part of this like secret organization that's like they're like racially motivated to maintain like white pure identities.
Okay.
And so he is trying to be a part of this group. They find out that the captain or the lieutenant has potentially a mixed child. So now he's trying to find her to kill her.
Oh, to get into the neo-Nazi
group. The like neo-Nazi secret organization. They call themselves like the Christmas group. Yeah,
Christmas group.
So they like see each other and they're like, "Merry Christmas."
Now the way that you have described this movie, I now have to watch it, and B, vote so it wins all the Oscars or whatever it's the Golden Globes, whatever it is.
At the end, what our initial conversation was
insane. You should do movie reviews with this type of shit right here. Because, like, I'm trying to make the puzzle fit all together, and it just doesn't, and that's what the funniest part is.
At the end, though, so they're, like, fighting each other, right? At the end, there's, like, a whole, like, car scene. And Sean Penn gets shot. I'm not going to say by who. I'm
not. Is he a good guy or bad guy? Or
he's
really
a bad guy. He's like a racist psychopath.
Okay, bad guy.
He's a bad guy. He's not good at all, and he does a great job of being a bad guy. Because you'll watch him, you're like, dude, this guy's a piece of shit.
Okay.
And then Leonardo DiCaprio is just now like this like pothead dad who's like out of it. He's just like, at one point he's like trying to get back into the rebellion group so that he can find the rendezvous point. And they're literally like, what the fuck is the time? And he's like, I don't fucking know the time. I don't remember the code. I don't remember any of these things. And then he ends up finding out later on. He's like, so what was the answer to your question? And the operator,
what the fuck is happening?
No, seriously.
What are you talking?
It feels like that the whole movie. The operator he's like, time is just a construct. There's no actual fucking time. And Leonardo DiCaprio was like, fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Because he's like trying to get away from ICE. He's trying to get away from Sean Penn.
I don't understand.
You have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's insane. It's so insane. The entire time Megan and I were watching, we were like, what the fuck is this? We almost quit watching in the first 30 minutes just because we were like, this feels insane. Absurd. This is so absurd.
Not a single word that you've said over the past
like,
20 minutes has made sense.
I'm
like, how does the story weave together at all? This doesn't make any sense.
So, I mean, like, okay, rebellion group
you
forms.
Don't have to.
No, I'm going to tell you now because you're asking. The rebellion group forms. There's a 16-year time gap, and then like The people from when the rebellion initially formed and were trying to get like cracked down.
Yeah.
16 years later, they have like different motivations to then stop go after those former members again. And so 16 years later, they're going after those former members, which is Leonardo DiCaprio, of course, his like daughter. There's like other members as well. The mom is out of the picture. She's completely MIA. But it's like this kind of like action scene that then ends up happening near the end. It is insane. There's a whole scene where they're at like a church full of like black nuns who grow marijuana and have guns. It's
This does not make I have to watch this movie now.
You have to watch it because you're like, it doesn't make any sense. And I go, I know.
No, it doesn't.
There's so many times where Megan and I were like, are we gonna keep watching this? Because it is
sounds
so
like a Pulp Fiction, over the top.
I think it's even
like,
crazier
almost
than like Pulp Fiction.
Rom-com. Like it's trying to be funny, but then not at the same time.
So we read the genre as like an action drama.
Okay.
And it was so satirical. Like you just the whole time you're like, how do I not laugh at this?
Yeah, this feels like a Deadpool movie. You know how it's like record scratch. Here I am. It's like a third. God bless. I have to watch.
It's more
this movie.
serious than that.
It seems,
but it's like
insane.
It is insane. It is actually insane. But anyhow, yeah. At the end, Sean Penn is meant to be dead, and he's not actually dead. He like is alive again, and the whole time I'm like, if he had just been shot again, this would not be a fucking problem, which is the original point of this conversation.
Okay, great. We're gonna do 2 or 3 more of these animal fight situations here.
Okay.
I
feel like a shark
let me
has
pick
to be
a good one. There is a shark one.
I feel like a shark has to be in it just because like a shark is another one of those.
We can do the shark one.
Like Jaws is going to get talked about.
Do you think you could beat a great white shark, aka kill it?
Yeah.
If the fight is in a public swimming pool, so it can barely turn around, you're allowed a pool noodle and goggles, and it's in the shallow end.
How big is it?
It's, I would say, full grown. It's like
and you gotta kill
9 feet tall. Or 9 feet tall. 9 feet long?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my definition of beating it. You got to kill it somehow.
I think I could kill it. You rip its gills.
Oh, you just shove your hand in
its
its gills.
Yeah, you shove it in
and
your hand in its
pull
gills.
as hard as possible.
You just fucking pull.
I think that's possible.
Because if
it
it's
can't
shallow,
really turn.
you can get on top of it. And if you can get on top of it, you're in the right position to fucking...
You shove as much in there as possible.
Yeah.
And do you like scratch the gills, or do you
No,
like
you reach in, you grab the other side of the gills, and you
whatever's
pull.
in there? Okay.
There's like frills, so it's like it would be like cartilage. Now, how hard is it to pull?
I did
that
feel
out?
like I did
know.
just ask in my own mind, how do you choke a shark? It's with destroying its gills. So like
Yeah.
it doesn't have a neck.
Yeah, no, you pull its gills because like you don't have anything big enough to like shove in its mouth, right?
No,
and you're not going to be able to like stab it with anything.
Nope.
The only other thing is, and shout out to the previous episodes, you get it out of the pool.
Yeah, it like
so that it
can't
crushes
even
itself.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a skeleton.
Yeah.
But I mean, a 9 foot great white shark. Like, good luck doing that.
Yeah, that's
It's
hundreds, if not
100
thousands
pounds.
of pounds.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think the gill strategy would definitely work out. You know,
Yeah.
you just damage those things as much as
I
possible.
think you just pull on the fucking gills.
That's its weak point. You know, that's the thing in the video game where it's like glowing red. It's like attack here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really
for sure.
do think that. I mean, like in God of War, that's what he would do.
I totally agree.
He'd be like, ooh, and you're like, oh my God, he's ripping out his gills. And then he stabs him and slides down his back. God of War.
God of War. That's right. This is, I think, a good one. Do you think you could beat a fully grown silverback gorilla if it's emotionally compromised because it just saw its reflection and didn't like what it saw? It's wearing a Halloween costume that it cannot get out of, let's say a full-sized hot dog. And the arena floor is filled with spike traps that only you know the location of.
What kind of spike traps? Are we talking like Jack in the Box spikes? Or are we talking like, there's like 40 nails in a 2x4 that's going to...
I would say like a spike trap in this case would be like a 5x5 hole in the ground, perfectly camouflaged in the arena, where you'd have to lure the gorilla onto it, and if it manages to fall all the way with no compromise, like it might be able to grab the edges, fall into the spike trap, it would die. Spikes the size of this pillar would stab through it.
That's a pretty good chance.
And you only know where they are.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent chance because like obviously your goal is to get it in a. I know.
Literally,
this
if
is
it
another one of
touches
those
you,
like
you're
you get
screwed.
stuck, you get caught, you're fucked.
Yeah,
but like
big time.
If you know where the traps are, you need to get away from the traps.
Let's say that the arena,
they're
quote
fucking
unquote,
fast.
is like a from a touchdown area to a 50-yard line.
Yeah.
And there's maybe, let's say, 5 spike traps in the whole place. You're on the touchdown line. He's on the 50-yard line. He has a bloodthirsty rage to kill you.
Yeah.
You think you can somehow get it on a spike trap? And you not fall into the spike trap itself?
No, I think I'm fucked.
I think you might be fucked.
I think I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Because you're not out physical.
The moment it touches you, you're screwed.
Yeah.
It'll grab you, just literally pick up your whole body and slam you against
you're
the
breaking.
ground.
It's breaking your elbow in the opposite way. First thing, just boop, pick you up.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's ripping your entire head off just like a cork of a wine bottle.
Yeah.
Boom. Now I think it'd be hard to somehow get it to fall into a spike trap for sure.
You know, I always think about the like silverback gorillas that are at the zoo, and as much as I love the zoo, but I see them and I'm like, dude, you know he's got to be fucked in the head.
Like
that gorilla's got to be
ill.
so fucked in the head. Like, dude, he doesn't want to be there. I don't want him to be there.
No.
And you know, like if he just gets out, it's like you watch all these like kids that are like playing on the glass, and the gorilla's just like sitting there watching them and like put a finger up or something.
Yeah.
And the kids are like, they freak out.
Okay.
I'm like, what if that glass wasn't there?
Oh, everyone would be dead.
Dude, I think he would just kill everybody.
I think he would. If he was in an absolute bloodthirsty rage, he could kill at least 20 people without being stopped. He'd literally just pick you up and break you over his knee.
Like you see those gorillas that like, they snap. They snap at like people that are like playing with the glass and then they slam into it.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, fucking Christ.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Harambe. I just remembered him.
Yeah, that's true.
He was
Chicago.
No, that was
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Yeah, Shelby wants to go and see his enclosure. See the plaque on the wall. It's like, rest in peace, Harambe. God bless.
But they killed him.
They did kill him. This is like I guess animal control.
They already put a placard up for him. They killed him.
I have no idea. I feel like they should for my boy Harambe because he didn't do anything bad.
No, he didn't do anything bad. But the point is to be like, can you imagine killing someone and being like, we're gonna have a memorial for the person that I killed? Fuck, bro! You don't get to do that.
Well, he was a harmless. Well, he didn't harm anyone when he was shot and killed.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like he didn't leave the kid alone. He didn't hurt the kid necessarily. He just didn't like go away from it.
Yeah.
So they had to shoot and kill him. Yeah.
But like,
that's funny. Harambe is kind of a generational meme.
It is like
any kid born above the age of born above the year 2012 probably doesn't know who Harambe is.
Dude, that's so sickening to think about people being born in 2012. And they're fucking, 15?
Yeah. Wait.
12, 14?
14.
Ugh.
He died in 2016. So a little while ago. I mean.
But even still, they probably don't know about him.
No. I mean, you have 10-year-olds that probably don't know about Harambe.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah, born on the year of his execution.
Or do you think Harambe's in Roblox? That's a good question.
Do I think Harambe's in Roblox? It's possible.
I think Kim Kardashian's in Roblox.
And if she's in it, then Harambe definitely is.
Definitely is.
Probably somewhere. I'm
sure
you
ever seen that clip of her talk about her son was like playing Roblox? And it was like her sex tape is on Roblox. Her son saw her sex tape on Roblox.
No.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, she talks about, she's like, we sued them. We found those people and sued them.
Roblox, like the company that makes it, it's like $1 billion company. It's like Fortnite. They bring in so many cosmetics and stuff that you can buy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just an add-on hell.
It is.
It's a cash grab. That's what I mean. They just put a foundation out there and people created it. Yeah. And then it became like a kid wasteland.
Yeah, 100%. I think the last one that I would like to share to you today is, do you think you can beat an elephant, a fully grown adult elephant with tusks the size of a car?
Yeah, big tusk.
Yeah. If the arena is a dense IKEA maze of showrooms and it keeps getting stuck between bunk beds within the display kid's bedroom.
No.
Its trunk, essentially its whole attack strategy, keeps knocking things over and confusing it. You have a magical slingshot with 25 shots. Land all 25 and the elephant will die instantly. Again, another polar bear situation where you just have to run away long enough.
Yeah, and I used to have a slingshot. Like
Land
an
the
arm
shots.
one, an arm brace one. Dude, and I was fucking deadly.
This is
with that.
not a sprint. This is a marathon.
I got in trouble for killing birds with it, though.
This is what you needed to get faced with an elephant in the IKEA.
Okay, so given the scenario, yes. But if I didn't have the magicals, I would definitely try.
I mean, how do you kill an elephant?
Yeah,
need a
you
gun.
can't.
You need a gun.
You need a gun.
Yeah. So you think you can run
and
away?
A big-ass gun. They literally have a gun called the elephant gun.
Yeah, it's like a little cannon.
It's a fucking cannon.
It's a cannon.
You know, you ever heard of Trigun? You know what that is?
No.
There's like an anime. I haven't watched it, so I won't go into it. But they have a meme, or like a GIF that's come out of that anime, and it's like a dude who's got like a massive sniper rifle, and it's got like 50 bipods on it. So when he lays it down, it's just like a 50-foot barrel, and it's just bipod. You know, like going all the way down, and then he lays down, and everything disappears, and then he shoots like half a planet away.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean it's just anime shit.
Yeah,
but like,
interesting.
Yeah, it's called like Trigun or some shit.
So you think you could kill the elephant in this? I mean, it literally is running into almost everything. Like this whole place is an obstacle.
Yeah, I think you could, because if it's getting stuck in bunk beds, which just doesn't make sense, because like an elephant would definitely knock over a bunk bed. I think you'd be fucked otherwise. Like if the intent of the elephant was to kill you, which I don't think elephants often have that.
In these
but
circumstances,
they do. Bro, you ever seen them step on people?
Yeah.
Dude, you ever seen those videos?
Yeah, they just flatten you.
Dude.
In all of these circumstances, at least in my head, I know I have not verbalized it. In my head, the elephants have been given the directive, there is a bald white man on the other end of this room that wants to kill you. So it has the same intention of, I need to kill this other thing in the room to be free.
Okay, maybe I should preface with, I don't want to kill the elephant. You're telling me the elephant's going to kill me, and I have a magical slingshot that will kill it.
Correct.
As long as I hit all shots.
Correct. If you miss one shot, you got to figure something else out. This is a head scratcher.
Is this a 2-story IKEA?
Yeah. I think I've never been to 1-story IKEA. This is as big as an IKEA can get.
So it's like, what if you get the elephant to accidentally run off the edge?
It's possible.
Because normally it's like an escalator, right?
Elephants are smart. They remember.
They do remember, so it is a one-time thing. But you could probably get it on the first floor and at least like it'll fuck off.
Maybe.
Because like, what is he going to do? Go with the
I feel
escalator?
like in this case, just like some like Fallout 4 bosses, you can cheese it. You know, you can get in some spot and just clock it with shots
ting, ting, ting,
and
ting.
it not run away or something like that.
Like a death claw.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can just find some place where it literally cannot gain access to, and you just clock it with your shots.
I think you could do that. I think that's a good point. Now, are the pebbles that I'm shooting in my slingshot, are they perfect like round marble balls or?
Yeah, it's magical. So,
Okay. So they go straight. There's not like I shoot a slingshot and I go shoo.
No, they
like
will
go.
Yeah, they will go straight as straight as you can
Okay.
manage. So you think you can take it? I think you can take it.
Yeah.
I think I could take it.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a mental battle.
It's a range battle.
It is, like most things with
it's a range battle.
Size, range battle.
Well, I think with a chimp you don't want range. I think you do want to be up close. Because I'm telling you, I think with a chimp, like the moment that it bites you, it's like, great, don't fucking let go. Now I'm gonna fuck your ass up. In a house, and I got a knife, dude, and it bites my shoulder.
Where is its heart located on the same side? Like, where's its heart?
It's a good question. I'd probably cut its throat, though.
Okay.
Like, you go in from the side.
Yeah. Okay.
Go for an artery there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What they did in the movie was the guy shoved a wine bottle into its chest, And in my opinion, like right in the center of it is where its rib cage is. Honestly, it probably didn't do a lot of damage. It looked like it did, right? Cinematography. He broke one over its head.
Oh, it was sharp. It was sharp.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just a Hawaiian. I'm like,
no. But then he got up the chimp after they were like, "Yeah, we killed it."
because it doesn't. Yeah, it's definitely hidden in the top right.
He got up and then worked to tackle one of the young women, and then in this effort, he kind of fell off a balcony.
Dude, hell yeah, he's seen World Star videos.
Into an upwards-facing wooden furniture piece.
Of course,
and he impaled himself on that.
That you've seen like throughout the entirety of the film. You've seen that furniture.
No,
piece?
I honestly don't recognize it. It was
what?
just like some furniture.
They were just like, yeah, let's put a spike furniture piece down here for this scene.
Pretty much, and he fell on it. Poor guy. Poor bastard. He had rabies. I kind of feel bad for the guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Poor bastard. No,
you know what had done better though? In every one of these scenarios, a gun.
A gun, easily.
A gun.
Yeah. A gun has put us at the top of the food chain.
Just get a gun.
100%. I think it was irresponsible that this chimp owner did not have a gun. Any chimp owner out there, first of all, owning chimp should be illegal.
My grandfather had a spider monkey.
I feel like it should be illegal.
He got rid of it because it bit him on the nose.
It should be illegal.
This was like in the 80s.
Yeah, where the rules and
I swear that there was some like fascination with like owning exotic animals in the 80s.
I think there was. A lot of these bad stories have happened like 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Do you think that people were like kidnapping monkeys to like give to families? Like
100%. 100%.
That's crazy, bro. Can you imagine they're like this is an exotic chimp straight from the rainforest. They're like, fuck yeah, dude.
Awesome.
I want to buy an adult.
And they're like 10 grand probably. They're expensive. No, it should be illegal to own those types of animals. So I think it is now after a lot of the things that happened during the 80s, 90s, 2000s in most states. But then B, if you are allowed to somehow own one in some weird state, like in Texas, you can own big wild cats.
Yeah.
You have to have a gun, and you have to have like a gun on every enclosure, so it's like in close proximity, because that's the only thing that would overpower an animal. You can have a spear, you can have all these other things, but if there's only one of you, like you're screwed. You
know that Mike Tyson had 2 houses for all of his animals.
Yeah, he loved pigeons.
He does love pigeons. He still does, but he used to have like the white tigers.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept the white tigers in his house.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And then he put like cougars and other things in a second home.
That's not should be illegal.
Because
But he had 2 guns, one on each arm.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, can you be in a tiger and you just get rocked by Mike Tyson? You're like, oh shit! Oh god damn!
Give it brain damage. No, Mike Tyson, I think, would die. I think the best of us would die in a room.
I don't know, dude. Mike Tyson's a different beast. I think he could fuck up a tiger.
He almost lost to Jake Paul.
Yeah, but he's old now. He's an old man.
So you're saying Mike Tyson in his prime?
In his prime,
I think he could. Asian tiger.
That man was feral.
Dude, you're punching a skull plate that's probably 3 inches thick. Like
I'm telling you, I think that Mike Tyson could fuck up an animal.
A tiger.
Absolutely fuck up an animal.
I think he could take a chimp.
I think it's a mental thing though, and like Mike Tyson is one of those examples of a person who's like, he goes so far into the depths of his mind that you're like,
oh, something's happening outside.
The dogs are gonna freak out now.
Yeah.
It's probably my neighbors who are like, no, I don't know what it could be actually.
Man, okay, well, yeah, Mike Tyson is definitely a beast, but I do not think he can take on a tiger. I really don't think he can.
I don't know, man. I think Mike Tyson is one of the few example of people that like they just have like they have a kill switch.
Okay.
I knew a guy growing up who he was a Navy SEAL, and he used to like tell. He was older. He was a smaller man. He was honestly about the same size as like Shelby's dad, Chris.
Okay.
He was a smaller man.
Sure.
Probably top 3 most intimidating people I've ever met. Okay. I'm not even joking. Like just being in his presence, you're like, oh God, this guy's scary.
Could he take on a tiger?
He's so scary. He wore like just some like rimless square glasses. He looked very normal. And then like
to me, that's like the most chimp-like. a smaller man with like intimidation and physique.
He used
That's
to
chimp-like.
teach people how to kill.
That
Like,
sounds like a chimp.
You
sure he was a human?
I honestly, but that when I think about like those people that are like they can just turn on the switch, he was one of those people that I think who could just flip it on, just fucking kill if he needed to kill. And like it did not faze him. He'd done it before. He'd do it again. Like
sure.
I know he'd kill people. So like he was like a church friend. His family was.
He's getting absolved of his crimes.
And
I have to piss, so you got.
I know I gotta piss too, to be honest. And yeah, he would like he told this story about one time, and I don't know how true this is, but he did tell this story, and he was, like those walkways that have like the grates in them, and it's a whole grate. He said that he was like holding onto the bottom of a grate doing a mission or something. He was like slightly submerged in water, and he's holding the bottom of this grate, and someone stepped on his finger and didn't notice it. And the question was like, so what did you do? Like, what happened after he stepped on your finger? And he's like, oh, I killed him. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's just the way you tell
fake.
It does sound fake. It always sounds fake. No one ever believes.
I was hanging onto a grate during a mission.
But you have to remember. So, you have to know this. Maybe I should preface this with this.
Is this the Jungle Pussy movie?
No. I would even say names. We can say names off camera, but because I can tell you literally who this man is.
If he has the power to kill, we can leave his name out of it.
I'm not saying his name.
Okay.
I'm not saying his name on fucking YouTube. But there was a bunch of like Navy SEALs based in Mississippi area because of Stennis. They had a bunch of Spec Ops trainings done out in the swamps in that area, and he taught those teams.
Okay.
I just wish you could meet him. I know you don't give a shit.
I mean, he can hang onto a grate and he could, I don't know, kill someone. I don't know.
I think that people. I think that there are some people
who can do it. It seems like a
video
game that he just kind of rep-opped into something that he did.
God, I wish you could meet him.
I don't think he was ever hanging from a grate.
I wish you could meet him. Sure. And you could fucking.
He sounds like a chimp, to be honest. He sounds like a chimp.
You're so annoying, dude.
Anyway, thank you all for listening to episode 20 of the podcast. I have to pee. Chet has to pee.
I do have to piss.
Leave a comment below if you think Mike Tyson could take on a full-grown tiger. I'm in the no category. Chet might be in the maybe, strong maybe category.
I think that Mike Tyson could kill a tiger.
Okay, Chet says yes.
I do.
Help us decide in the comment section. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your week.
Yes, thanks everyone.